Hi, everyone. Texas Raider. Yes, I'm chilling out here in the recliner and all. But what I wanted to share with y'all today is all of the good things that happened at TENKILLER 2025 and show some of the things that I got. So we're first going to do channel shout outs because these are the ones that I got stickers from. First off, the Big Mike and Terry, MT Homestead. And hopefully I got my camera the right way so it's not backwards. And then, of course, the legend himself, the Mod Father, Mr. Jesse, and all. And can't forget the Farm to Table direct show. And then, of course, the sweetheart, Miss Kelly, Rebel at Heart. They're such great people. And then the living legend himself. Hey, it's Johnny Gillum Day. I finally got to meet the legend himself. And then, of course, you have to show Miss Lisa in Lazy Days Ahead and with Mr. Jesse. And then I even scored. Everybody know who that face is. That's right. We got the Doge sticker with the great man himself. Yes, sir. And then I got Mr. Sean. Let's trade paint. That's an awesome logo there, brother. And then the lady who started it all for me to help me out at TENKILLER and gave me all the information. Didn't know me from Adam, but the really sweetheart, Miss Evelyn Newman. And of course, I can't forget my southern Oklahomian. We got Our Cabin in the Woods with Tony and RJ. And of course, I can't forget Willow, Coda. Yeah, I can't forget them. Can't forget them. Which, speaking of which, look at this big one. Is that not awesome? You get to see Willow and Coda. Get the glare out of it there. Yeah. And then, of course, the blessing brother himself, the Duncan Family Farms. Yes, they're such awesome people. And let's see, I had a couple business cards. Oh, yes, the wild and crazy Wild Huckleberry. Yes, got a business card from them. And then I got this, which I have yet to put on my hat yet. I'm going to. But let me get down to the glare. I got to put that pin on my hat and all that. And on the back it says, "What is an American Patriot?" So I got to put that on my hat. And then, of course, I can't forget, I didn't get a sticker, but everybody knows where this comes from. That's right. Miss Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. I got a couple of her scrubbies. That's right, I did. Now, let's get into the big stuff. All right, so the giveaways they had. I won Red Dirt Rooster Road because everybody needs a coffee cup, and that I'm going to be using. That is an awesome coffee cup. I may have to do it kind of like somebody else does it when they do their weather and hold up a coffee. I may have to start copying that. And then, of course, not to be forgotten, I got not one, but I got two koozies from 9 Acre Family Farms. And I tell you what, Nana is a great hugger. She is. She's a good person. And Dale is as well. And then the thing that touched my heart the most was from Miss Christine Gillum, the hummingbird herself, was handing out these and was giving these out to everybody at the end of it. But what touched me the most was what it says on the back. because everybody knows the thing about with faith and what happened and all the blessings that came across. But on the back, the little quote on here touched my heart very deeply. And then the next thing I'm going to have to try to do is I'm going to have to start investing in is that I want to get some of these. Get some of these poker chip made out. And of course, that was the Doge one. And there's the lazy days ahead. Let me get it up here closer so you can see it there, folks. Come on now, focus. There we go, with Jesse and Lisa and Toby. Can't forget the Toby. And like I mentioned, I skipped all over. The giveaway, I got this here bag, which is, as we used to call it in my military, we called it a spit kit. That's where you put your toothbrush and all that in there. So that will come in handy. And all that. And then, of course, the man himself and Miss Anita from Paul K's Farms. I got me a tumbler, the original tumbler from Paul K's Farms. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Don't you wish you had one of them? I tell you what, you can get one. You just got to get in touch with Miss Anita and order one and all that. Now, the two biggies. The two biggie things that I came home with. First of all, I'll have to do this. Yep. I scored from Miss Lisa and Jesse a bottle of vanilla. I'm telling you, look at this logo. They got their logo right there and all that. And it's awesome. I will have so much fun putting that in some recipes. Now, are y'all ready for this one? Everybody knows that I love Whataburger, and I pick on a certain person every time in chat or in live. And I was told now I've got my very own Whataburger. And the reason why I've got my very own is because if you look on the back, it says Texas Raider 1122 Chris. And then, of course, on the bottom, it's got their logo. They're not sitting in the chairs. They must be at Whataburger. Jesse and Lisa, y'all outdid yourselves, and everybody did. They made a new guy feel like, everybody at TENKILLER made me feel welcomed. They asked about Faith, how she was doing and all, and I showed her off, and she stole the show, of course, and was everybody was wanting to love on her and say hello, and she took a liking to another person besides Miss Kelly and her husband from Rebel at Heart, but she also took a liking to a kind of some Louisiana people. But I say Louisiana, but they're basically a BAYOU back 40. That's right, Christy. And if you haven't checked Christy's channel out and her husband's channel out, you need to. And she was showing me so many things that she did with crafts and all that. You need to check her out and see what she's got, because BAYOU back 40 she's got a talent. She makes dog collars and sews them and all that, and all different types of patterns. She does makes like wooden signs that can have different sayings on it and all this. She does these beautiful, beautiful wreaths. I can't go into much of detail about it because a certain person might be watching this, and I'm trying to see about maybe getting one of them made for a certain somebody. So I can't really go into detail about it because they might be watching and all. But ladies and gentlemen, if you ever get a chance to go to one of these meetups, it doesn't matter if it's TENKILLER, if it's Mid-America, if it's oh my God, not TENKILLER, oh gosh, Pinecone Fest. Yes, this is what happens when you get old, folks. You forget things. Pinecone Fest. You need to go to one of these meetups because you're going to meet some amazing, outstanding people and people you haven't ever met. And I encourage you to go to any of these because that's what it's all about, is that the friendship, the community, the love, the hugs, the sharing, the compassion. And everybody is so nice and helpful, you know. So if you get a chance, check out all those channels that I showed off on the stickers and mentioned in here. Lazy Days Ahead, Gillum Farms, oh my gosh, Rebel at Heart, Bayou Back 40, and we even did there's a new channel, making it with catfish, if I recall correctly. Go check them out. They're awesome people. They selected their channel name right then and there at TENKILLER, and so let's get them subbed and let's get them checked out. But if y'all need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Either just ring the dinner bell or holler loud. But anyhow, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And if y'all need anything, give us, text us, right, or a shout. And all. Please like and subscribe. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.